Hi folks, it is Thursday, May 20th, 2021, and I am going to solve, or try to solve, today's New York Times crossword by Trenton Charlson. Before I get into it, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video. All of that stuff helps me out, helps the channel grow. Good things. I appreciate it. I just opened this up. An Asahi, look at how cute this is. This Asahi beer with cherry blossoms on the can. Isn't that nice? It's a rainy evening, and it's been a long day of work, and so I'm just chilling, and thought I would have a drink. It's the first one of the night. All right, let's get into it, shall we? Here we go. If you want to follow along, you can see the clue that I am looking at highlighted in blue. And I will just talk it through as I go. And the first thing I notice right away is we have a very interesting looking grid layout here from the get-go. Very interesting. It's symmetrical on a vertical axis. Yeah, vertical axis. So left-right symmetry, which is unusual. And just kind of this interesting, like this is, I just inadvertently revealed something here. But I just wanted to point out just how interesting this kind of, when I look at this, the first thing I think is like a torch, like it's like a handle with like a torch above it, or like a place for fire. And maybe that's just because I live in Japan and the Olympics have been on my brain, and it's like, I don't know. So I don't know what's this gonna do. You know what? I've already highlighted it. I'm just gonna look at this. With 38 across, an Emmy-winning HBO drama whose name suggests this puzzle's theme. So we have the name of an Emmy-winning HBO drama that is the theme of this puzzle. And it is, let's see, Emmy-winning HBO drama. We have like The Wire, The Sopranos. What else is there? Did True Detective win any? Like what Emmy-winning? Game of Thrones? Did Game of Thrones win Emmys? Probably. Gosh, what else? You know what? I'm gonna try and fill this middle part out, because why not? I'm gonna go crazy today. Usually I would start in the top left corner. In fact, every single video that I've done on this channel, I've started in the top left corner. But you know what? I'm going to start in the middle today just because I happened to accidentally reveal that. So let's see. Dunderhead. I wonder if that's like an ass or something. What's 26 down? West Coast Law Force. SFPD maybe? What's 35? Grove. Poetic adverb. Poetic adverb. Is this air? I wonder. Could be. A post-op stop. Post-op stop would be the ICU, maybe. Grove. Maybe it's not. Post-op stop. Oh, it's 6 feet under. It's not air. Ower. No, not or. Air. Forever, maybe. It's 6 feet under. Okay. So that is the theme. So we're doing something unusual today. We're going to start knowing the theme. And we'll see how that affects our solve of the puzzle then. Let's go 6 down. What does that have? Germanic language of the 8th to 12th centuries. Is this like, it's not Anglo-Saxon. It's got to be something Saxon though. What is this? Cop Grove. Cop. Interesting. Cops? 9-time Oscar nominee for Best Director. 9-time Oscar nominee for Best Director. Scorsese. Martin Scorsese. Scorsese. Is that how it's spelled? Gotta be. Okay. Great. So it was a copse for the Grove. Something Saxon. Let's just keep going in this middle part. Clammy, don't know. Tea Party Crasher of Fiction is the... Oh, it's Alice. She crashed the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Doofus is maybe just idiot. Let's go. Old Saxon, maybe? 7 down. Junior's son, maybe, is the 3rd. And Clammy is moist. What's 9 down? Rodin's Thinker? Is it Tete? Oh, well, that's great. That's really good. So Tete is head in French. Rodin is a French person. So Rodin's Thinker would be his head, but because it's Rodin, it's head in French. Tete. Love it. I love it. Seriously Hurt is Maim. Okay, interesting. 21 down. What is it? What is it? Oh, yes, maybe? Like, what is it? Yes. Hertz, and Newton are something nyms. Eponyms? Maybe? 87 octane gas. Don't know. Prime Meridian Standard is, Prime Meridian Standard. It's like Greenwich Mean Time, maybe. GMT. Maybe that's it. Let's see. 27 across, leave nothing behind with a question mark. I don't know. Oh, maybe this is just regular for 87 octane gas. That's a great clue. A great clue for regular, because regular, you could clue that as so many different things. It's just unique. It's definitely like gettable, but it's very unique. Unalaska inhabitant? What? Is this like... It's not an Inuit. I don't know what that means, Unalaska. Is that a place? Unalaska? That's weird. Saddle making tools, I don't know, but it probably ends in an S. And 16, person of outstanding importance. Don't know. 19, poet blank Wheeler Wilcox, I don't know. 10 down, Unalaska inhabitant. 11 down. And this goes all the way down. The entire freaking thing. Who said presidents come and go, but the Supreme Court goes on forever? No clue. 12 down. Entertainer once known as the Queen of Las Vegas. Who might be the Queen of Las Vegas? I don't know. 13 down. Wolf's down. Scarf's down. Although, knowing the New York Times, this has also in the past been clued as Snarf's down, which is something that I personally have never said, but I have seen it in the New York Times crossword before. I've always said Scarf's down, but it could be Snarf. It's more likely that a 4-letter word would end in N than it would end in C. So I'm going to leave it. Okay. 1 across. Seat of Oklahoma's Garfield County. Oklahoma. You know, Enid, Oklahoma comes up in crosswords every once in a while. So I wonder if that's it. 14 across. 1 of 3 at the start of a Pac-Man game. That's a life. Blank list. Nope, don't know. Brand that many people stick with is Elmer's. Elmer's glue. Ancient pyramid builders are something. Ancient pyramid builders Don't know. 24 across. Get further mileage from is reuse. Heartbeat is... What's that? Heartbeat. Heartbeat. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, Dean's List. There we go. And know what I'm saying? If you, it's gotta be if you something. Is this Maya? Or Moya? What? She played Nicole Chapman on Fame. If you get my drift. If you get my drift. Yeah. Heartbeat. Seg? Sig? Sag? I don't know. Baby food. Don't know. Blank Vista, early search engine. Oh, it's Alta Vista. Alta Vista. There we go. 37 down. Nabokov's longest novel is... The only Nabokov novels that I know are, what, Lolita and Penin, or however that's pronounced. Penin. So, I don't know that. Openly Condemn. Don't know. What Yggdrasil of Norse mythology is. Yggdrasil is it's the tree of life, isn't it? I think it's a tree. It's a tree of some kind. Okay, 34 down. Game show losers prize is... Game show losers prize. Don't know. Like areas around waterfalls. I don't know that either. 42 down. Junior and senior. Junior and senior. That's interesting. I wonder what that is. Okay. 45 down. Uranians, for example. 46 down. Drill command. Good lord, this is tough. Okay. Super duper. 60 across. Does this help? The 500s in the Dewey Decimal System. Oh, that could be any freaking genre or subject. French article. Blank S for Spanish for that's it. What is that? Esa? Esa? Eso? Ese? It's gotta be esa or ese or eso. I think. Like Havarti or Munster, those would be, I mean, those are cheeses. I don't know. Man, okay. Game show losers prize. Blank Mar College. Scouts blank, rebranded name since 19. Bring up. Bit of swamp flora. Is this reeds? This was just on the... No. Sounds of puzzlement. It's gotta be something that ends in S. Like hums, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. Cry of frustration. Muckraking journalist Jacob. Oh no. Oh God, this is rough. A bunch of difficult things here that I don't know. Openly condemn. Okay, well, let's go to the other side and let's see if we can get anything on the other side. Okay. Leave nothing behind. Some remote power sources. Or maybe AAs, like AA batteries in a remote control. Range of sizes in brief. Oh, is this like SML maybe? Just small, medium, large? That could be. Movable aerial platform. Good lord. Who said? Oh yeah. I mean, this could be William something. Oh, I bet this is Alls. Yeah, I bet this is William something. I don't know who, but it is a William of some kind. Person of outstanding importance. Blank. Alaska inhabitant. Queen of Las Vegas. Bug is maybe Irk. It could be Vex also. Text back and forth. Say. Text back and forth. Apple found on Apple Music. It's gotta be Fiona. I bet that's Fiona. In case it's of interest. FYI maybe? And Fiona? Oops. Covert Cold War deal. Jesus, I have no idea. Wield is something. I'm getting a phone call. I'm gonna put that away now. You didn't see that. Just ignore that little phone call. Wield use? But we had reuse up here, so I don't think they would use twice. Use twice. Actress Donovan of Clueless. Oh man. Oh man. All this is very hard. All of this is very hard. Good lord. Okay, fervency. Nope. Yossarian's tent mate in Catch 22, no idea. Minestrone ingredient. What goes in minestrone? Beef? What goes in minestrone? I don't know, I've never made minestrone. I don't know this word. Trireme implement. Jesus. It's bigger than a family. It's bigger than a family. Oh, man. Cathedral area. Oh, good lord. Okay. 50 denomination coin whose reverse side shows the Fatima Massima Shrine. What on earth? Have I seen every clue now? Because this is an insane amount of just white space for having seen every clue. Wow. This is embarrassing. This is very embarrassing. Leave nothing behind. Leave nothing behind. Leave nothing behind. Nope, got nothing. No idea. Unalaska. Who would be the Queen of Las Vegas? I don't know, I just feel like the Queen of Las Vegas has got to be a name I've heard of, so I'm just trying to think of names that fit with this kind of like Wheel of Fortune style. Like someone Lang? Or Long, maybe? I really don't know. Is this Maya? Is this Maya, the ancient pyramid builders? Let's go with Maya. I don't know what else that could be. She played Nicole Chapman on Fame. Nia? Something? Good Lord. This is gonna be bad. I mean, this is very bad. For the sake of not making an extremely boring video, I might have to just cut this video off and come back to this later. I might have to insert an edit and take a break, come back to this later, and once I get just a few more just to kind of fill it in, hopefully. I am very lost right now. Fervency. Nope. Movable aerial platform. Good Lord. No, okay, so, yes. I don't love doing this, but I am gonna just insert an edit here, and I'll come back later. See you later.
One eternity later.
Okay, I think I'm about to solve this. I think this is an A, and yes, okay. As you can see, my streak is done. All of these spaces that have this red flag there, that means that I asked for a hint. I asked for help and could not figure it out on my own. And basically, I sat with how it was when I left, when I cut the video off a moment ago in this video, was just how it stayed. And I could not figure a single thing out. This was insane. It's nuts how hard this was. I had to ask for help, and I broke my streak, which is fine. Like, I'm not like super bummed about breaking the streak. It's a bit of a bummer, but like whatever. It is what it is. But this is the hardest Thursday I have seen so far, probably in any New York Times crossword that I've done. Like, this is the hardest Thursday I've seen. This was wild. So the first one that I asked for the answer was on this, because I had I think I had NIAPE, and then I just had the L here, and so I asked like what was the rest, and it gave me this EPLES. Now, if you remember going back in the video, and you can go back, I said if you get my drift here, and obviously it's not that anymore. So I had SEG here, I had a PE blank here, I had all of these other things that I just didn't make sense. And so I thought maybe asking for the answer here would help me just get more, but I had this revealed to me, and then that helped me get absolutely nothing else. So then I had to do something else. So then I was like, all right, well, let me do... Oh my goodness, hi. I know, that's how I feel. That is how I feel, buddy. I think it, because it's raining outside, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's raining. It's gradually started raining harder and harder. I think he's just kind of reacting to that. But anyways, so then my next thought was, okay, why don't I reveal a longer one? So then I revealed this one, which I had the William, and I had this O, and that's all I had. And then it revealed William Howard T.A., and I was like, what the heck? And I just sat there looking at that for a while, because William Howard Tuh, I have no idea what that is. And that's, eventually, after a couple of minutes of just staring at that, because I was just looking at that trying to figure out who this person was for a while, before I even tried to figure out other stuff. But that's when I remembered we knew the theme already, and I had completely forgotten about it. The theme is 6 feet under, and I was thinking, okay, what could that mean? And then it hit me. William Howard Taft was a president, right? President Taft, which would leave FT cut off at the end. FT is an abbreviation for feet, and it would be under the grid. And so that is a foot under. And so I was like, oh my gosh, what if there are 6 instances of having FT under the grid? And that's when I started to get what was going on here with if you catch my drift, because then I saw the FT at the end of drift that I had previously just entered into the grid, and I was like, oh, maybe this FT is supposed to be under the grid, so what other phrase could this be to put FT under the grid? And then I figured out catch, and then sec made sense to me for heartbeat, and so that's when it started to click in. But even then, I still didn't quite get everything, because this I was totally lost on. This movable aerial platform. I had the... I figured out a few more things. I figured out chat, and I figured out a few other things, and I got to sis, and then I was like, what is this? And then it filled in scissor lift for me. I figured out parting gift on my own for this game show losers prize as a parting gift. And then I figured out a bunch of other things, just that. Once I figured out what's crazy is figuring out the theme did help me to get more stuff in there. But even so, it didn't make it easy. It didn't make it that much easier, because I still, even after I figured out the theme, I had to ask for the revealers here and here for semi-soft for Havarti and Munster. And because for sorted, seamy, it's just not a word I'm familiar with. For wheeled, ply was tough. That I had to get crossings, and then I just guessed at this L here, and I figured that was right. All of these things like really, really hard. Sedge for a bit of swamp flora. Like, these are things that I just had to sit and stare at for a while. And then I had GMT for Greenwich Mean Time for the Prime Meridian Standard. And so I had to, I couldn't figure out what was going on here. So I had to ask for the thing to reveal this to me as well. And then it revealed stiff. And oh, of course, it's Greenwich Standard Time, not Greenwich Mean Time. And that helped to figure these things out. Just so many things were just way too hard in this puzzle. This puzzle broke me today. And it broke my streak, obviously. It was a good streak. It's a shame to have to break it, but, I'm not down about breaking the streak. Whatever. I figured it has to end at some point. But wow. What a freaking challenger of a puzzle today. This was insane. Were there things I liked in this? I think If You Catch My Drift is a great entry. Just as itself. Just by itself. If you catch my drift. That's a great phrase to have in the grid. Parting Gift is also very good. William Howard Taft, sure, that's fine. But then Scissor Lift? Is that a thing that people know? I have never heard of that before. Eyes Left here for Drill Command. I figured out sort of from just getting more and more crosses what this was going to be. I don't think that's very good. Or at least I don't think Drill Command is a very good clue for it. Eyes Left is very, very specific, and Drill Command could be anything. I mean, it couldn't be anything, but it could be so many things. I don't know. I really don't know. So this was... I don't know what to make of this puzzle. I started it in an unusual manner. I don't usually start in the... working somewhere midway through the puzzle. I usually start in the top left. I wonder how it would have been if I had went through the puzzle as I usually do from the top left and figured out things from there, but I still think it would have been just as hard because honestly the top half was much easier to fill in than the bottom half, largely because of that, the fact that FT was cut off from 6 entries in the bottom. But also just because there was just some really hard fill in the bottom. Yosarian's Tent Mate in Catch-22 for ore? Come on. It's Bigger Than a Family. This is actually very good. This is one that I will say is very good. It's Bigger Than a Family in order. If you know, the scientific... what is that called? Scientific labeling of species? Or whatever. Scientific classification, that's what it is. Scientific classification system. It's kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. So order is bigger than a family, and that's very good. I like that. But man, I don't know, man. This is... And Lola Falana, person I have never heard of. Just straight up never heard this name before in my life. I will look this up, to be fair. I will look this up when I'm finished, and this puzzle will have taught me something, and that's fine. I mean, that's a good thing, but Jesus. Nia Peoples, also, do not know this person. Nope. So the fact that these 2 long entries were 2 people that I have never heard of just made it tough for me. I mean, it made it basically impossible for me. Along with other things like Scissor Lift being really hard. I won't blame it entirely on Lola Falana and Nia Peoples, of course. There just several other things made it difficult as well. But this was impossible for me. Good God. It's hard to judge a puzzle fairly when it is impossible for you to fill. Or when you feel like it was impossible for you to fill. It's hard to fairly judge a puzzle. So it's really hard for me to critique this puzzle in a way that is unbiased. Obviously, I'm not going to really like this puzzle very much because it was too hard for me. So I don't really know what more to say. As a theme, 6 Feet Under is fine. 6 Feet Under, the name of a very, very, well, I think, pretty well-known TV show. It was very critically acclaimed in its time. And I have never seen it. I've never watched any of it. But I do know of it because it was in the zeitgeist. And interpreting that as having FT under the grid 6 times is a fine. That's a fine theme. I don't really have a problem with that theme. It made it hard, but it's a Thursday, so it's going to be the hardest themed puzzle of the week. So it works, I guess. I just wish it was slightly easier. But what can you do? That's it for me today. I mean, did this puzzle break you also? Let me know in the comments. Could you figure this out? Or did this puzzle break you like it broke me? I don't know. And just give me a little RIP in the comments for my streak. Let's take a look at my stats here. Longest streak was 195. Currently broken. We're gonna have to start fresh from 0. But that's fine. I'm really not complaining that much. I knew it would have to end at some point. But yeah. Breaking my streak today. Who was this again? What was the name of this person? Congratulations, Trenton Charlson. You broke my streak. Alright. That's it for me today. I'll be back. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk straight. I'll be back on Sunday with a live stream to live stream the Sunday Solve together with viewers. I really hope you'll join me for that. If you want to join me for it, it's been fun, so I do hope you join me. And if you want to join, you got to subscribe to the channel because then when I schedule the live stream, it will show up in your feed on YouTube. So yeah, please do. And I hope to see you then. All right, see you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.